Greetings to all. Welcome to Future Officers Academy. Today we are to discuss the daily current affairs of 30th August. So today we are to discuss the topics of Bona tribe students said to pursue MBBS program in Odisha. So which we have to know under prelims perspective. Next, Southampton University to start campus in India. This also we have to know under prelims perspective. Next, why the Union government banned 156 irrational fixed dose combinations. So this also we have to know under, sorry, this comes under GS2 social justice. Mixed on the controversy over lateral entry into the civil services. So which we have to know under GS2 governance. Next, national awards to teachers, that is NAT 2024. So we have to know on the awards. Next, editorial analysis, and finally we'll be seeing the international organization. So our first topic of today is Bonda tribe students said to pursue MBS program in Odisha. So first we have to know about news. Mangla Mudli, a 19-year-old from Odisha's Bonda tribe, became the first from his community to pursue medical education after clearing NEET. Raised in a remote village with minimal access to modern education, his achievement symbolizes a generational leap for the Bonda tribe, historically isolated and vulnerable. So we have to know about Odisha's Bonda tribe. First, we will be knowing about the challenges. The Bondas face issues such as poverty, lack of education, and access to health facilities, and they are increasingly vulnerable to outsider exploitation and modernizing pressures. Next, the location. The Bonda tribe primarily resides in isolated hilly regions of Malkangiri district in Odisha, especially in the Bonda Hills within the Eastern Ghats. Next, about the PVTGs. Bondas are one of the 13 particularly vulnerable tribe groups in Odisha, part of 75 PVTGs identified across India. Next, their ethnicity. They are part of Asiatic language family and are among India's most primitive tribes. Their language is, they speak the Bonda language, which belongs to Munda group of languages, and their economy. It is known for their traditional agrarian lifestyle. They practice shifting cultivation and are hunter-gatherers, and their distinctive appearance is Bonda women were distinguished by their minimal clothing, large metal neck rings, and intricate beaded jewelry. Their social structure is the tribe is organized into matriarchal clans with women playing significant roles in decision making. So with this we have the UPSC mains question which have been asked in 2019. How can the mountain ecosystem be restored from negative impact of development initiatives and tourism? So you can practice on this question. Our next topic is about Southampton University to start campus in India. So first we have to know about this. The University of Southampton received approval under UGC regulations to establish India's first foreign university campus, expanding local educational opportunities, research and collaboration starting July 2025. The center issued a letter of intent of the University of Southampton, UK to establish a campus in India. This is the first university to receive a letter of intent under the UGC regulations for setting up foreign campuses. UGC chairman M. Jagadish Kumar announced that the university is expected to commence academic programs by July 2025. Degrees awarded by the Indian campus will be equivalent to those from the UK campus. The establishment aims to promote more study opportunities, enhance researches, and foster knowledge exchange, enterprise, and engagement for students in India. So with this, we have the UPSC prelims question which have been asked in previous year 2012. Which of the following provisions of the Constitution does India have bearing on education? Directive principles of state policy, rural and urban local bodies, fifth schedule, sixth schedule, seventh schedule. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. So the answer here is D. All the statements are correct. So our next topic is about why the Union government banned 156 irrational fixed dose combinations. So the Union Health Ministry has banned 156 dose combination medicines due to the health risk and lack research of backing their safety. This move, driven by new regulatory rules and expert recommendations, aims to prevent drug resistance and ensure safer alternatives are used in medical treatments. Now, the recent ban on FDC medicines. The Union Health Ministry has recently banned 156 fixed dose combinations medicines. These FDCs include various antibiotics, painkiller, and multivitamins. The ban affects the production, marketing, and distribution of these drugs. Next, about the fixed dose combination. This FDC are medications that combine two or more active ingredients into a single dosage from such as a pill or capsule. These combinations are designed to enhance therapeutic efficacy, simplify treatment regimes, but many pose risk if not supported by adequate research and safety trials. Now, what are the reasons for the ban? The ban was issued under the Section 26A of the Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1914. Many of the banned FDCs were approved by the state authorities but lacked research and clinical trials confirming their safety and efficacy. According to the new drugs and clinical trial rules of 2019, FDCs must be approved by the central drug regulator. The ban addresses concerns that these combinations may lead to drug resistance and potential health risks due to their irrational use. An expert committee recommended the ban, finding that there was a therapeutic jurisdiction for the FDCs and that safer alternatives were available. Now, what are the potential implications here? The potential implications are public health protections, public health protection, drug resistance, market impact, and the fourth is increased scrutiny. So with this, we have the UPSC prelims question which have been asked in 2023. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. India's public sector healthcare system largely focuses on curative care with limited preventive, promotive and rehabilitative care. Statement 2. Under India's decentralized approach to healthcare delivery, the states are primarily responsible for organizing health service. Which one of the following is correct respect to above statements? So here the answer is B. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct, and statement 2 is not the correct explanation for statement 1. So next topic is about on the controversy over lateral entry into the civil service. So recently, the Union Public Service Commission withdrew an advertisement for lateral requirement to 45 government posts. This decision followed objections raised by political parties and intervention on the Prime Minister's office, highlighting concerns about the need for reservation in such requirements. So first, we have to understand the merit versus poll system. First, the merit. It was introduced in 1858. This system ensures appointments to government posts through a rigorous selection process. In India, the UPSC conducts exams to select officers for the administration services, Indian police services, and other central services. This aims to create a neutral bureaucracy that can provide independent advice to the government. Next, the spoil system is originating in the US. This system allows the ruling party to appoint its supporters to various government positions. While this system was largely replaced by a merit system in 1833, it still exists in limited form with small percentage of senior government posts directly appointed by the president. So with this we have to know about lateral entry in civil services. Lateral entry in administration is appointed of specialists from the private sector in government organization. It was recommended by NITI Aayog in the 3-year action agenda, and also group of secretariats on governance had its report recommended the induction of personnel in the middle and senior management level in the government. So what are their objectives? Lateral entry was introduced to serve the twin purpose of bringing in domain expertise in civil service, addressing the problem of shortage of IAS officers at center. With lateral entry, the government aims to recruit outstanding individuals with expertise in revenue, financial services, economic affairs, agriculture, cooperation and farmers' welfare, road transport and highway, civil aviation, commerce, among many other sectors to serve for benefit of the country. Next, the process of lateral entry requirement. The selection process of lateral entry into administration is conducted by the Union Public Service Commission. The Department of Personnel and Training asks the UPSC to conduct the selection process for lateral entry to various positions in government department and ministries. Subsequently, the UPSC invites online application for lateral requirement for these positions. Once the candidates have submitted their application, the UPSC conducts interview of the shortlisted candidate and recommends the list of selected candidates to the DOPT. The recommended candidates are the appointment by the government, generally for a period of 3 to 5 years. Next, the need for lateral entry. The first thing is shortage of officers. There is a shortage of 22.48 percentage or 1,510 officers for IAS cadre according to the DOPT. The IAS and the Indian Police Service have combined shortage of 2,418 officers. So now their domain expertise is though lateral entry domain experts can recruit from the private sector to the central administration. This can be helpful in improving efficiency and create a competitive environment in governance delivery. Next, what are the pros of lateral entry in civil service? The pros are expertise and specialization, innovation and fresh perspectives, merit-based selection, shortening learning curve. Next, what are the cons of lateral entry in civil services? Cultural and bureaucratic resistance, lack of public sector experience, potential for bias, and also the short-term focus. Next, what are the larger issues in Indian bureaucracy? See, the challenges for career bureaucrats is despite criticisms of red tapeism and inefficiency, career bureaucrats operate in a complex environment bound by numerous rules and political interference. Next, they are preserving autonomy. The effectiveness of bureaucrats depends on the autonomy, particularly regarding postings, tenures, and transfers, strengthening civil service boards at the center and state level, as recommended by Supreme Court in T.S. R. Subramanian case. It is crucial. So, that's all from the topic. With this, we have the UPSC mains question asked in previous year 2020. Institutional quality is a crucial driver of economic performance. In this context, suggest reforms in the civil service for strengthening democracy. So you can practice on this question. Our next topic is about National Awards to Teachers, that is NAT 2024. Recently, the Department of Higher Education, Union Ministry of Education, selected 16 teachers in higher education sectors and polytechnic for national award to teachers 2024. So we have to know about National Teachers Day award. The purpose of this award is to celebrate the unique contribution of some of the finest teachers in the country and to honor those teachers who, through their commitment and industry, have not only improved the quality of school education but also enriched the lives of their students. This award is conferred on an exemplary teachers, faculty members of higher education institutions and polytechnics. Now we have to know about the eligibility. The award is open to all the faculty members of colleges, universities, higher educational institutions, polytechnics in India. The candidate should satisfy the following conditions. The nominee should be regular faculty member. He must at least 5 years of full-time experience, undergraduate or postgraduate level. The nominee should not be over 55 years of age of the last date of receiving the application for the awards. Vice Chancellor, Director, Principal, regular or officiating are not eligible to apply. How individuals who were in such positions but below 55 years of age and still active in service are eligible. The winners will receive a medal and a certificate worth of rupees 50,000. So that's all from this topic. So next we'll be seeing the editorial analysis. And the editorial analysis, our topic today is moving the spotlight to grassroots democracy. First, we have to know about the context. The article critiques the systematic disempowerment of state election commissions in India, highlighting delays and legal disputes affecting local government election. It calls for reforms to align SACs with the Election Commission of India in terms of independence appointment and authority to ensure timely and effective local elections. Next, the systematic disempowerment of state election commissions. The first is State Election Commission. Next, the power of State Election Commissions on disempowerment and litigation balance. So, under the State Election Commission, these were brought into existence under Articles 243K and 243ZA. So it was introduced under the 73rd and 74th Amendment Act in 1993. Next, the current pertaining to state election commissions. So it has state elections to Panchayat Raj institutions delayed and conducting state elections and also hindering elections. Next, the performance of audit results is no elected council is seen, delay and disempowerment are seen, and Jagankarak annual survey of India's city systems 2023 have been shown. That is ASICS. Next, a few states are empowered under this. Now, what are the need for free and fair elections here? Regular and fair elections to local governments are non-negotiable for meaningful grassroots democracy and ensuring effective first-mile service delivery in cities and the villages of the country. Next is success and timeline to conduct elections. The requirement to conduct elections before the expiry of five-year term of elected local government is constitutional mandate and must be circumscribed as the elections of the Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha. Next, the SECs must be fully empowered on all matters of local government elections on a par with the Election Commission of India as observed by the Supreme Court in Kishan Singh Toma versus Municipal Corporation of City of Ahmedabad and others. Next, the electoral reforms to strengthen third tier. The electoral reforms are transparency and independence, reforms in selection committee, delimitation of ward boundaries and reservation of seats, vesting of powers to the State Election Commission. SECs must be empowered to reserve positions, timeline of election, and finally the addressing the malpractice by presiding officers appointed by the state governments. So we have to know about State Election Commission. The State Election Commission have been entrusted with the function of conducting free, fair, and impartial elections to the local bodies in the state. Under Article 243 K 1, it states that the superintendent's direction and control of the preparation of electoral rolls for and conduct of all elections to the panchayat, municipalities under Article 243ZA shall be vested in the State Election Commission, consisting of a State Election Commissioner to be appointed by the Governor. Next, Article 243K, subclass 2. It states that the tenure and appointment will be directed as per the law made by the state legislature. However, state election commissioner shall not be removed from his or her office except in like manner and on in like grounds of the judge of High Court. So, our next topic is about BIMSTEC. Under international organization, we'll be seeing this topic. So, the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multisectoral Technique and Economic Cooperation, that is BIMSTEC. Bay of Bengal of Initiative Multisectoral Technical of Economic Cooperation. So it is a regional multilateral organization. Its members lies in littoral and adjacent areas of Bay of Bengal, consisting of a contiguous regional unity. Out of the seven members, five are from South Asia. They are Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Sri Lanka, Nepal. Next two are from Southeast Asia, Myanmar and Thailand. Next, BIMSTEC not only connects South and Southeast Asia, but also ecologies of the Great Himalayas and the Bay of Bengal. It mainly aims to create an enabling environment for rapid economic development, accelerate social progress, and promote collaboration and matters of common interest in region. Now we have to know about the genesis of BIMSTEC. This sub-regional organization came into beginning in 1997 through the Bangkok Declaration. Initially, it was formed with four member states with the acronym BISTEC, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, and Thailand Economic Cooperation. It became renamed BIMSTEC in 1997 following the inclusion of Myanmar. With the admission of Nepal and Bhutan in 2004, the name of the grouping was changed to Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multisectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation BIMSTEC. Next, the main objective of BIMSTEC is creating an enabling environment for rapid economic development of the sub-region, encouraging the spirit of equality and partnership, promoting active collaboration and mutual assistance in areas of common interest of member countries, accelerating support for each other in the fields of education, science, and technology. Next, the principles of BIMSTEC: sovereign equality, territorial integrity, political independence, no interference in internal affairs, peaceful coexistence, mutual benefit. Next, constitute an addition to an not to be substitute for bilateral, regional, or multilateral cooperation involving the member states. Next, the potential of BIMSTEC, bridge between South and Southeast Asia and represents a reinforcement of relations among these countries. The Bay of Bengal region has the potential to become the epicenter of the Indo-Pacific idea, a place where the strategic interests of major powers of East and Southeast Asia intersect. Platform for inter-regional cooperation between SAARC and Asian members. So the important connectivity projects in this are Kaladan multimodal project. So it links India and Myanmar. Next, Asian trilateral highway links same India and Myanmar. Sorry, it links connect the India and Thailand through Myanmar. Next, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Nepal, that is BBIN, motor vehicles agreement. It is for seamless flow of passenger and cargo traffic. So that's all from this today's topic. To read this document, you can visit our website. Our website link have been provided in the description. To get more daily current affairs videos, follow our YouTube channel and our Telegram channel. Thank you.